Hello, friends. One of the most challenging things for me right now, and I think a lot of you as well, is just making time for your artistic practice. And so I want to challenge you during this little video to actually get out your sketchbook right now. If you don't have it near you, take out a piece of paper, just anything you can make a mark on, and let's make some art together. Use this time where you'd normally be watching a video, learning something, or just being entertained by a YouTube video, and just draw with me. Just make something that you have on your mind, or just put down some marks that don't mean anything at all. Just get that pencil down on the paper, because sometimes it's just so hard to start, and it's hard to feel like I have time to open up my sketchbook. But I want to challenge myself with you to just enjoy this time in this little space to create something. Part of what's really challenging for me in terms of making time for my artistic practice is the fact that I do have a full-time job, and I think most of us do, right? Like, not all of us are professional artists making a full living off of art. And, even if you are making a living off of your art, you probably are also, a husband or a wife or a mother or father, or maybe a sister or an aunt or something. Like, we have other responsibilities and priorities in our lives, and it can be hard and challenging to find time for our personal projects. And so I definitely see that in my own life, because I do value and prioritize other things even above art. And I do have a full-time job that has nothing to do with art. And so it can be hard to prioritize it. One thing that's really, really helped me is actually starting this YouTube channel. I have made so much more art this year compared to years prior, just because I want to have, things to talk about and things to show you. So I'm still just really happy with this experience of being able to share my art with everyone. And I hope that you can find something that motivates you as well. Perhaps even we can motivate each other, and we be accountable for each other and support each other to just keep creating and keep making art. But if you are making art with me during these 8 minutes or so, I hope that kind of helps you open up your mind to the possibility that art can be made with any amount of time that you do have. It doesn't have to be, 2 hours in a studio with a paintbrush. It can be 5 minutes waiting, for the bus to arrive, or maybe you just have 2 minutes to yourself in between meetings. It could be anything that works for you. I feel like sometimes there's pressure to feel like you have to sit down and have a long time to work on something, which of course I really appreciate when I do have those moments where I have like a whole afternoon just to work on something. But I would say like 90% of my art is art that's made in the little snippets of time in between other things. So it's in the 10 minutes here, maybe 20 minutes there, and then I create something. I think about this a lot when reaching other goals as well. It's like a marathon is completed through, hundreds of steps. And so these small little steps will lead us to where we want to go. And for us, maybe that really is just a really short amount of time with our sketchbook open, and maybe just a few marks on the page at a time. But that will build into something really beautiful. It will build into a creative practice that you can be proud of, and it will build into an artistic skill that you can use and continue to grow. So I hope that is encouraging as well. And if you really did follow along with me and just draw or paint or envision something right now, then look, you did it. You created something right now. You took a break and you put something down on the paper, something that wasn't there before. And whether it's good or bad or ugly or beautiful, that matters. Just being able to set a moment aside to put something down on the paper. That is incredibly, incredibly powerful. So I hope that you continue to find little moments throughout your day to make art. And if you need more encouragement or ideas of what to draw, I hope that you will subscribe and check out my latest video. So I will see you all in the next one, and have a fantastic day.